Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Abigail and I am a 20-year-old that has gastroparesis. For those of you that don't know what gastroparesis is an issue where a nerve in my stomach got damaged during a surgery that I had, and it had a nerve in my stomach that basically processes my food in a normal way. Because that nerve got damaged, my food now processes slower than it should, so it causes pain and nausea, and I am on medication for it, but the last few months since my diagnosis, I've been trying to think of easier ways to deal with this issue, because it's hard, especially like getting fast food or just even sometimes going to other people's houses, or a lot of different outings are hard because I eat different than a lot of people do. I eat smaller portions, and so it's a lot. So I wanted to show you guys in today's video some things that I've put together that helps with gastroparesis. I recently got this idea when I was okay, sorry, back to what I was saying. There was people, some of my family was close to my door. So anyways, back to what I was saying. I do have gastroparesis, and I bought some things on Amazon that hasn't come in the mail yet, but is coming on Monday, which is when I was going to make this whole video. But I was like, hey, I'll just show you pictures of the things I'm buying, make it a little easier than to show you guys the things in person. So yeah, let's get started. So the first thing I would suggest with a gastroparesis bag is like some kind of backpack or something like that. Now, depending on how much you need to carry around with you, you might need less than, or a smaller thing than a backpack. I am planning on getting a smaller bag for like my meds and different things like that, the smaller items, and then put that bag in my backpack, but I haven't exactly decided how I'm going to do it yet. But because I do have a backpack, I thought about using it in some way, so this would be easier to carry things like my meds around with me, because what I've been doing right now is I do work at a daycare, so I usually just pack like my meds in my lunchbox. And like my boss knows about my health issues, so it's not that big of a deal. But if I had like either a small bag or a backpack to help carry things like that around, it would be a lot easier. So another thing that I would suggest, these are things that I suggest to put in your gastroparesis bag if you are not on a feeding tube, is snacks. I eat so often. Basically, I eat a toddler-sized meal and then I wait an hour. Then if I'm still hungry, I can have something else. And even though it doesn't really matter what I eat at home as far as what I choose, when you go for like picking out snacks that you're going to like bring with you, it's a lot more difficult because you want to pack items that is not going to go bad very fast, and basically foods or snacks that are packaged as well as possible. So here are some things I suggest. So I opened this at the bottom, but these are GUIs. Let me take it out of the package for you here. So these are They're called Funables gooeyes. They're Paw Patrol. I also have the fruit snacks version, like the actual fruit snacks version. These are basically fruit snacks of a different brand, basically. But things like packing fruit snacks is good because it actually has like it's fruit flavored and it's naturally and artificially flavored, so it's good for you, and it's a small package where you could just grab it anytime you need it. One of my other go-to snacks is, it's called a Honey Nut Cheetos Treats bar. So basically, I have a hard time finding like different kinds of like protein bars and stuff I can eat. I can't have like any of the Fiber One bars, and I have found like one protein bar I can have, but this is another one of my go-tos because I can have the Honey Nut Cheerios cereal. So I bought some Honey Nut Cheerios Treats bar, and this would be another good thing. I mean, it does have a little bit of like frosting on the bottom. It does have some frosting on the bottom, but I think this would still be good to put in your bag for just quick snack. I mean, even if it did melt, it probably wouldn't be quite as bad as like putting chocolate chips or something like that. And then here's another one I think would be good to pack, is some chips. I eat the baked Lay's kind. I have the Cheetos kind, the barbecue flavored kind, which are what these are, and then the original baked Lay's kind. And these are good to pack, just like in a little baggie, for like if you're going to be out a few hours and you might miss a few meals when you're gone. Just take like a handful or so, put them in a baggie and put them in your bag. And then if you're out for a while, then when you get back home, you can switch out your snacks. So let me get to the online stuff. Okay, so one thing I suggest putting in your bag for having gastroparesis is a water bottle. It's so important to stay hydrated, or if you don't have a water bottle with you, pack like some Gatorade or fruit juice, something that goes well on your stomach that can help keep you hydrated. I do currently use this water bottle that has pineapples on it. This is the water bottle I use at home and at work and just basically anywhere I'm going, just about. But as you can see, the top broke on it, so it's not like sealed anymore. So I bought this water bottle. It's not shipped yet, but it's a sloth water bottle. It says stop slacking, drink your water, and then it shows you how much water you're supposed to drink, and then at the bottom it says refill. So I bought that since I need a new water bottle. Okay, now this is not the same ones that I put on the ones that I bought, but they're basically the same thing, just less of them. As you can probably see from a lot of my videos, I wear this, which is a Nausea bracelet. It helps with nausea, and they have them online. Nausea wristbands. Make sure it's not going to show my address on here. Let me make sure. This is what they look like. These are not the exact ones I bought. I bought a bigger package of them, but these would be good to put in your bag, because even though these are the ones that I usually wear at home or just out and about, I usually wear these besides like taking a shower or going to bed. But it's nice to be able to switch the colors out, or you know, just if you wanted to wear a different color of wristband, that would be cool. So I bought some of different colors. So that's what I suggest for packing for gastroparesis. without being on a feeding tube. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye guys.